Hi, I'm Kim Wilson,
And I'm Natasha Marchewka.
and this is Speechless.
Speechless. Speechless.
Welcome to our behind the scenes take of real life in VO, where we share our stories, our resources, and our unsolicited opinions. Today, we have someone that you might already know.
Yeah, how do you say that? It's a
I think they're
repeat
this
of
way.
point oh, or
Point
when you have a
squared.
movie and then another one comes out. What's that called again?
I don't know. Part two.
Okay, you know when you you know when you have a movie and then there's a sequel. Well, today we have a sequel, totally worthy of your viewing because of why is it totally worthy of your viewing? More information, new information. We like to share good stuff, right? So today we have Val Kelly again from the Mid Atlantic Voiceover Conference. Why? Because it's a great thing
It
and
is
we want to
great.
share more. Um, Val Kelly has been running this for several years, but has took quite a break because of COVID and thought she would take 2019 off, all only to find out, 2020 has to go online, blah, blah, blah. So it's a reboot for her, but she knows what she's doing. She's been doing it enough years
And she's been doing it by herself. The
by
entire
herself.
thing. She puts on
Yeah.
this thing by herself. So we want to support her in that.
So Mavo 2022, it's called Get Inspired this year, is November 11th, 12th, and 13th. It is in the Westin Dulles Hotel in Herndon, Virginia. So if you live anywhere around there,
Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C., you got to go.
you got to go because doing an intensive weekend like this is worth every penny, and we'll explain why. The website, midatlanticvo.com, that's midatlanticvo.com. Have a look, but first, our sponsors.
Voice talent need quiet.
For us, quiet comes in the form of a STUDIOBRICKS booth.
Now, we've recorded in closets, and nothing against closets, but with families and the need to raise our game, we both independently bought a StudioBricks.
I love my booth because when clients see it on Zoom, they know I'm the real deal. But also, I feel more professional in it.
And I like StudioBricks because it's whisper quiet in my noisy neighborhood, and also it's gorgeous.
Right? I have a StudioBRICKS 1.
And I have the voiceover edition.
I want that.
Head over to studiobricks.com.
World-class sound isolation booths, high-quality materials, less environmental burden. Positron is the technology busy voice talent need. It literally cut our editing time in half.
Positron overlays your script to your voiceover to ensure script accuracy. In moments, you'll discover pickups or a perfect read. Upload your script, upload your audio, and Positron does the rest.
For audiobook proofing, this is a must. For e-learning and long-form narration, even one page of script. This process couldn't be easier. Positron ensures your narration is word perfect, so you can focus on your performance and delivery.
Check out positron.com or email hello@positron.com for a free product demo.
Hey, Speechless fans, this is Tracy Lindley, and I just wanted to tell you about my course real quick. It's called the VO Edge, and it is all about how to use your free LinkedIn profile to market yourself online, how to connect with amazing clients. These are people that I've been connected with since I started using it in 2015. I became the voice of realtor.com that year, and I've grown my business from 0 to 6 figures in only 5 years, and it just keeps climbing. That's with 4 kids and a crazy life. So if you have a crazy life too, and you would like to find out how to use your free LinkedIn profile to connect with the right people who make the decisions about hiring voice talent, then this course is for you. Check it out.
Speechless is brought to you by VoiceOverview, the business tracking and management platform created by voice actors for voice actors.
VoiceOverview has all the tracking metrics you need to help manage your voiceover business. Track earnings over time, invoice directly through top invoicing platforms, gain insight into your booking strengths, build and maintain relationships with top clients, and grow your business by managing prospects and leads, track expenses, tax prep, and more, all in a simple-to-use platform. Val, you are our last guest at the end of season 1, and I'm sure you had a lot to do over the summer. Val is
Yeah.
actually a teacher as well. So life has
Mhm.
gotten very busy now that we're in the fall, and you are building this incredible, there's the garage, sorry, y'all, event. And we want to know more. We want to know more about how it's going. So we're going to hit you with the big question first. Again, and maybe different. Maybe your opinion's different. What is different about Mavo than the other choices that people have this year?
So Mavo is different from the other events because we keep it on the smaller size on purpose. And so that really separates it from every other event that exists because we don't try to get 600 people. Or even 300 people. We're looking at like 120, 125 for our maximum number. And it just automatically means that you have these smaller, more intimate sessions that are much more hands on, they're performance based. Whereas a lot of the conferences you go to, they have, the guest speaker is talking for an hour or 45 minutes and you get a Q&A. And that's, the main format of these other events. And it's all really great. I mean, every event has their highlights, and they're really great things about them. But what I think is so special about this event is that it's, first of all, it's planned with, from the perspective of being a voice actor myself. And so I think I'm looking at it from a different viewpoint from some other people that have planned events. Although I do know there are other voice actors who plan events, but it's just that I really wanted it to be performance based. That's the
Mm-hmm.
main thing.
Yeah.
It's just
Right.
you go in and it's like, okay, am I going to sit here for an hour and listen to this person talk, or am I going to learn new skills and perform at the same time and get immediate feedback and be able to take these skills that I'm learning at this event and bring them to my studio and add them to my auditions and book more work because of it? And so
Yeah.
that's my really main goal of this event, is to help people book more work, to help them make connections, to help them network, to help them feel like a voiceover family.
Right.
And having it
I
at
love that.
120 or a little bit on the smaller side really does lend itself to networking, as Natasha had said
Yes.
earlier. It's fantastic.
Over cocktails.
Oh
Over
yes,
cocktails.
let's cheers to our cocktails.
Cheers to our cocktail. So I'm going to share what I have because I already did. So this is a Miami cocktail in a can. Clearly, mango peach rosé Bellini spritz. So that's very an elaborate. Oh, and that's with organic grapes and organic juices.
Ooh,
So I'm going to put that
fancy.
in my champagne flute. Val, what did you bring today?
Okay, so I have a very cute mug, which is a Mavo 2222
Mavo.
mug.
And it's animation. I love it because I know
yeah.
you're an animation whiz.
Yes.
So that's your
So
thing.
this is one of our official Mavo 2022 merch designs that Matt Chalik, who's a voice actor and an artist, designed for us. And so
Cool.
like all of our merch this year has this duck, which is me, essentially, squacky voice, and the microphone and everything. So yeah, but I'm just drinking water today. It's not that exciting, but I just thought the mug was cute.
Okay.
So
It's really cute. It's really
Can
cute.
you say the name of the person who designed it again?
oh yeah, his name is Matt Chalik.
Chalik.
And
Okay.
yeah, and he's a voice actor, but he's also an artist. So I
Cool.
commissioned him to design the official Mavo merch this year. So we have
Very
Where
t-shirts,
Where can people
mugs, and
find the Mavo merch if they want it?
yeah, it's on our Spreadshirt site. It's Mavo 2022's it's like dash Spreadshirt. I can send you
We'll
guys the
find it.
link.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll put
send you
the
the
link
link.
in. We'll put the
Yeah.
link in for sure. I'm
Kim, what
having
did you bring?
my husband made it for me, a tequila and
Uh-oh.
tonic instead of gin and
Oh.
instead of gin and tonic.
He
He
makes
made a
strong
tequila
drinks.
and tonic.
So I hear.
Ooh,
Yeah, he does like strong
Nice.
drinks.
Okay,
but-
well, cheers.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. Mm. That does taste like a Bellini.
mm, fresh.
So, yeah, I want to reiterate how great it is to have a small group because, and also, I know you're having lunches. You have meals within the
Oh,
conference, which a lot of conferences don't do. And that's the gold too. When you get to sit with people in sessions and stuff, but then have lunch with them, more casual talk. And when I meet someone once, they're like good friend for life. I see them again and we're hugging, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
those lunches and those cocktail times and coffee times are gold. They're gold, both with the participants and also the speakers, and mingling with everyone is.
Val, tell us what you're most excited for.
I am most excited for, let's see, being in person again, I think is the main thing. You know, we had a couple of years of online events.
Yeah.
And it's been, you know, since
COVID.
2018. Yeah, since 2018, we haven't had, 2018 was our last in-person event. And it was absolutely epic. I mean, it was just amazing and so fantastic. And we were so excited about 2020. We skipped 2019 and we were just going to do 2020. And, you know, then we had to switch to online at the last minute. And I think, you know, it was just those years in between. It's like you can't get the same experience in an online event as you can in person. You're not hugging each other. You're not, you know, having lunch with each other really. And we did the best we could in those online events to kind of simulate that and have like all the time kind of chat open and everything like that. And it worked. But this is just, you know, so I'm excited about being in person. I'm excited about the amount of sponsors that we have this year. We just have so many really great sponsors on board. And it just means so much to me to have, you know, companies like Bidalgo, and we have the Voiceover Network just signed on as our gold level sponsor. And Rachel Mailer is going to be a guest speaker. We have World Voices Organization and Bel Air Creative. And just, yeah, I mean, I'm so excited. Ever Oliver is sponsoring us as well. And so, I mean, yeah, we have all these in-kind sponsors too, but it's just having the support, you know, and then having support from companies like Sennheiser Neumann, who are technology sponsors. So they're providing all of our microphones and things like that. I mean,
wow,
it's just, it's epic, you know, like just to have those people say like, I believe in your event. I support you. It says so much about the voiceover community, but also about how great these companies are. And I just am so honored to have them involved.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Can you talk about, this is going sideways a bit, but where is it exactly, and where are how close could you be to just drive there if you lived, because are you in Virginia?
Yeah, so we're in Herndon, Virginia. It's at the Westin Dulles Hotel, which is about a mile and a half from the Washington Dulles International Airport.
Okay.
So, but you're not hearing planes as you stay there. It's like far enough away, but close enough, you know, that you're not having like jets fly over.
So you could record, you could record or audition from your room. That's important to know. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll probably have a booth of some sort there as well. So that will help like any background noise or whatever. But
so you're having a booth so people can record. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, we're trying to have a booth.
That is so important and so brilliant. And from my understanding, generally, no conferences have a booth to record in. And it drives me insane.
Unless like Source Connect is there, or sometimes they have booths set up by the sponsors, but it's not really accessible. Yeah, it's not really accessible.
You have hundreds of talent coming, everyone with their own equipment. Why wouldn't you just have a booth or two or three, maybe, depending on how big the conference is, so everyone doesn't have to bring their equipment? It doesn't make sense to me. So tell us.
And so we're having a company that's a local company that I'm still working out the details with, that are bringing like they have like a portable type of booth, but a very nice one. And they're going to bring that and set it up. And
it's fantastic.
They're even, I think, doing auditions. Like they do a lot of the guy who's coming does a lot of casting for animation and stuff. So he's going to be holding casting while he's there. If it all works out in the timing, so people will be able to kind of like schedule. Hopefully it'll work out that people will be able to schedule time. If they have like an audition, it's like, oh my gosh, all right, everybody clear out of the room. Like it's small enough that you can do that. You know what I mean? Like, I have this audition, I have to do it. Like it needs to be really good. Get out of the exhibitor hall. We're doing this right now. And and then hopefully we'll be able to get Sennheiser to allow us to use, some of their equipment if someone is like, oh my gosh, I need to do this audition, because they're having like a testing station. So people can test out their microphones and stuff like that. And so I think it will be a good opportunity for people to be able to test out their equipment and have a chat with Sennheiser and then check out this booth. And it should just be great.
Wow, that sounds really cool. Really cool. What do you are there any sessions that people are gravitating toward that you can tell that people are really excited about?
Absolutely. So we have this year, we have mastery sessions, which we've never offered before. And those are 3-hour sessions that are like 3-hour intensive. So kind of like, if you've been to VO Atlanta and they do X sessions, it's kind of comparable to that.
Okay.
We limit them to 12 people each. And so Scott Parkin is doing an improv session. And it's completely booked already. Like he sold out in like a couple of days. So
oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure I'm like going to that one. I was like, I don't care what else is happening. I'm going to that session. I was like, you guys can run the event. I'm like, I'm going. Because I'm there. That's the thing is like, I'm there as the person who organizes it, but I'm also there as someone who like wants to learn because that's why I started this whole thing in the first place. So Scott's session is sold out. And so he's also doing a general session on improv. So if people didn't get into his mastery session, they can go and play during that and he'll be around. So they'll get a chance to talk to him. Very nice. Then Mark Rao is our keynote speaker and he's doing a session on video games. And that's a breakout session. That's almost full as well. And that's also on Friday. So it's like the big kind of main part of the event sort of starts Saturday, but Friday is the first time we're trying these mastery sessions. So I scheduled almost all of them for Friday. So it's like we have 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon to choose from. So I think Jason Lanier White and I'm not going to be able to remember what the schedule is.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's like Jason Lanier White and Tom Deere and I can't remember who the third person. It might be. I'm trying to remember who the other person that's going in the morning is. But we have basically 3 people in the morning, 3 people in the afternoon, and there are these 3-hour sessions. Except Jason Lanier White's session is a 4-hour session, and so a lot of people are really excited about that too because he's doing a mocap session, and so. We've never offered that before and they're so excited. And Jason is just such a great performer and he's so dynamic and so versatile. And it's so exciting to have him involved. We had him, I think, in 2016 as a guest speaker, but it's been quite a while since we had him back. And so I'm excited to see what he has to offer. And
look, if you're in Washington area, if you're in Virginia area, if you're in is there a third state that's close there? My geography teachers.
I'm sure. Maryland.
Yeah, Virginia, Maryland, DC,
there is no reason
Delaware.
why you should not go to this.
Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing all this, Val. We like to cheer you on from Boston and LA. And we're really excited for you. And everyone who's listening, I know Val shared with us a little bit. I know you're about 80 to 85% full. So if you want tickets, you need to buy them very soon. Val, what do we say on Speechless? Fuck it. Let's be awesome
now. Because we've got
shit to do. So
especially you.
A lot. Thanks, guys.
This episode of Speechless is brought to you by